In the heart of a small world where pain walks silently through crowded streets, there was a girl named Angie whose eyes carried a softness that could calm even the loudest storms. She was born in a place far from the light she would one day bring to the entire world. Her childhood was simple, yet filled with quiet questions that lived deep inside her soul. Questions about purpose, questions about suffering, questions about why some hearts were forced to break before they even learned to dream. As she grew older, she started noticing people others overlooked. A lonely face behind a window, a hungry child sitting on a cold doorstep, a mother whose tears spoke more than any words could. These small moments were seeds planted in her heart, gently shaping the path she would one day walk. One evening, as the sun set behind the hills, casting a golden glow across the sky, she felt something awaken inside her. A calling, not a loud voice, but a whisper that said, "Give your life to the service of love." And so she left behind her home, her comfort, her family. She left everything familiar just to follow a path that only her heart could see. She became Sister Teresa, a woman with a simple appearance, yet a spirit that carried the power of mountains. She wanted to serve, to heal, to love. But destiny had something far greater waiting for her. Something that would change not only her life, but the world. When she reached the crowded streets of Calcutta, she saw a truth that broke her heart. Children sleeping on filthy sidewalks, mothers crying over empty hands, old men left alone to die under the open sky, and people walking past them as if they were invisible. She felt her chest tighten with a pain she had never known. And in that moment, she whispered a promise into the wind. "I will not let them die alone. I will not let them feel unloved. I will not let them be forgotten." Her journey began with nothing. No money, no buildings,
no supporters,
just her hands and her heart. She walked into dark alleys unafraid. She held the dying when others stepped away. She washed wounds that smelled of despair. She fed the hungry when she herself had nothing to eat. People began to watch her work. Some were confused. Some were inspired. Some wondered how a small woman with a soft voice carried such immense strength. But she never cared for attention. She only cared for souls. One by one, she lifted broken lives from the dust. She gave them dignity. She gave them comfort. She gave them love. Soon others joined her. Young women who believed in her mission. They wore simple white saris with blue borders. Their footsteps echoed through streets where hope had long been forgotten. Together they built a home for the dying, a place where the abandoned could feel human again, where the sick could be comforted, where the hopeless could be held, where the dying could leave this world in the arms of someone who cared. Days turned into nights, nights into dawn. Her work grew, her mission spread, and Mother Teresa became a symbol of compassion the world had never seen. She walked into war zones without fear. She rescued children from streets filled with violence. She held newborn babies who were thrown away like dust. She tended to lepers when no one else dared to touch them. Each time she touched a wound, she healed more than a body. She healed a heart. Yet she never claimed to be a saint. She never claimed to be strong. She said she was only a pencil in the hand of God, a simple tool trying to write love where there was pain, trying to plant hope where there was darkness. She faced criticism, accusations, difficulties, but nothing could break a woman who had already given her life to the poorest of the poor. Her days were long. Her nights were heavy. Sometimes she carried sadness so deep that she cried in silence. But every morning she rose again, because she knew the world needed love more than anything else. And she wanted to be that love. People from around the globe came to meet her to understand how she turned compassion into an unstoppable force. But she always said the same thing. If you want to change the world, start by loving the person next to you. If you want peace, smile at a stranger. If you want hope, give your heart to those who need it most. As years passed, her hair turned silver, her steps slowed, but her mission never wavered. She kept walking into slums. She kept holding the dying. She kept loving the unloved. because her heart beat for humanity, not for applause, not for fame, not for reward. When she grew too weak to stand, she still whispered prayers for the world, prayers for the broken, prayers for the forgotten, prayers for the lonely. Until her final breath, she served with the same humility she carried since her childhood. And when she left this world, millions mourned. But they also remembered a woman who lived not for herself, but for others. A woman who proved that even the smallest hands can lift the heaviest souls. A woman who showed that true power is not found in wealth or status. It is found in kindness, in compassion, in love. Her legacy became a light that still shines across continents. A reminder that no act of love is too small. A reminder that humanity survives when we care for one another. A reminder that hope is born through simple acts done with great love. Mother Teresa's story is not just a story. It is a message that even in a